Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Okay, guys, I'm going to be seeing a video today. I'm taking you guys all the way to Turkey. All right, this is a recommendation. This is titled Top 10 Places to Visit in Turkey. All right, this is a travel guide. Okay, if you're looking forward to traveling to Turkey someday, or you're in Turkey and you don't know like the places to visit and all of that, this video is really going to be helpful. All right, so without further ado, let's check this video out.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan, and
Okay,
I want to
Ryan.
show you some of my favorite places in the beautiful country of Turkey. So here's my Turkey top 10. Turkey is home to some of the world's most fascinating landscapes.
Wow, check this out. This is really beautiful. These are mountains. This is really nice. Interesting.
The country takes you back in time with its endless history and numerous ancient monuments, from the iconic
Okay, this is the mosque. Looks like a mosque. Oh well.
city of Istanbul to the Mediterranean coast. Turkey just has so much to offer. Let's start this video off in the city of Pamukkale. Now located in southwestern Turkey, Pamukkale translates to cotton capital.
Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is breathtaking. Pamukkale. Okay, I hope I got the pronunciations right. This is really beautiful. This is beautiful. This is literally one of the place I would love to actually visit because a place like this is better experience than just looking at videos. This is really nice. Wow.
It's famous for its thermal hot springs that have created these incredible white travertine terraces that are filled with blue mineral.
This is really amazing. Was this a natural like spring? I mean, this is really beautiful. Really beautiful and colorful, guys.
Rich water. Now, the hot springs have attracted people here for thousands of years. During the 2nd century BC, the ancient city of Hierapolis was founded right next to the hot springs. It became part of the Roman kingdom, and it quickly became to one of the most prominent cities in the Roman Empire. A lot of people retired here, and a lot of doctors would heal their patients in these thermal waters. Now, today, the ancient ruins
Wow.
remain to help you imagine what it must have been like to live there during Roman times. I'd probably retire here if I lived back then. Now, another fascinating place right by the hot springs is Cleopatra's Pool. It was an ancient man-made pool that is said to be a gift from Mark Antony to Cleopatra. In the 7th century, an earthquake destroyed the surrounding Roman temple, which caused its pillars to fall into the pool. Today, you can swim around in it. Now, after exploring Pamukkale, we're going to
That's actually a historical pool. Like, wow.
visit the notorious city
This
of
is
Istanbul.
beautiful.
Istanbul is just one of the most fascinating places. It's a transcontinental city, which means that Istanbul is part of Europe and Asia. The Bosphorus Strait, which is considered to be the boundary between Europe and Asia, runs right through the city. Istanbul is the most populated place in all of Turkey with a population of over 15 million. The
15
history of
million.
Istanbul is endless. It was settled as far back as the 7th century BC, and it became the capital of the Roman Empire in 330 AD. One of my favorite features of the city is the Galata Tower. It's a uniquely shaped medieval building that dominates the skyline. It was built in 1348, and the tower was used to spot fires. Now, one of the most important features of Istanbul is the Hagia Sophia. It was built all the way back in 537 AD.
This is really nice. This is really, really nice.
As a Christian church, but after the fall of Constantinople in 1453, the church was converted into a mosque. At the time of its completion, it was the world's largest interior space and the first building to use a fully pendative dome. I mean, just such an amazing structure. Now, near Hagia Sophia is the iconic Blue Mosque. It was constructed in 1600s and stands
Wow.
today as one of Istanbul's most impressive buildings. It's just hard to beat the atmosphere of this historical city. After Istanbul,
Turkey is really beautiful. Like it's actually a country that will attract many tourists. Like it's definitely going to attract many tourists because there are lots of Beautiful, beautiful, and amazing places to check out.
We're going to head over to the Mediterranean coast. Now, this may be one of my favorite regions in all of Turkey. It's full of massive green mountains that line its picturesque coastline. I mean, I think it would just be so awesome to be able to sail on a boat and find all of Turkey's hidden bays and beaches. I mean, I can't think of a better way to see Turkey. Now, one stunning place on the coastline is Deniz. It's home to this blue lagoon and super long beach, and it's one of the best places in Turkey to go paragliding. Now, just 16 minutes drive from Deniz, you can reach the Butterfly Valley. It's this scenic beach that is surrounded by steep cliffs. It reminds me a lot of Shipwreck Beach in Zakynthos, Greece. Now, the best way to get there is by a boat ride from Deniz, or if you're a hiker, you can make the trek down. I mean, just such a cool place. Another beautiful place on the coast is Bodrum. It's a picturesque port city full of dock ships. One of my favorite features of the city is the Bodrum Castle. It was built by the Knights of Hospitaller in the 15th century. Today it's a museum for underwater archaeology. There's also other ancient ruins in the city, including this theater. You can also get an impressive panoramic view of Bodrum from the town's old mills. I mean, it's just hard to beat the views and history of this beautiful sea town. Another impressive nearby city is Dalyan, located
Dalian.
just inland from the coast. I love how the river runs right on the edge of the town with the backdrop of the scenic green mountains. Now, from the city, you can see the Lycian rock tombs built into the cliffs. Now, a fun activity you can do in Dalyan is take a boat ride out to the Istusu beach. It's this really unique beach that has the Mediterranean Sea on one side and a freshwater lake on the other. The beach is also a nesting area for the endangered loggerhead turtles. I mean, it's just such a cool place, and there's just a lot to do in Dalyan. After, we're going to stay on the coast and visit the impressive city of Alanya. Now, sandwiched between the Taurus Mountains and the Mediterranean, Alanya is a charming resort town. The crowning feature of the city is the Alanya Castle. This may be one of the most impressive fortresses in all of Turkey. It was built in the 13th century on a rocky peninsula by the Seljuk Empire. It's made up of over 140 towers and a three-sided medieval wall that protects this impressive fortress. I definitely would have felt safe if I lived here during medieval times. Today it's been turned into a museum and you can explore it. The beach just west of the castle is called Cleopatra's Beach, and supposedly the Egyptian queen swam here. Now, a really cool place just outside Alanya is the Oima Pinar Reservoir. It's just about an hour's drive from Alanya, and this reservoir is just massive.
This
It's
is
surrounded by
beautiful.
towering, lush mountains, and the water just so blue. I mean, just such a beautiful place. Afterwards, we're going to head over to Mount Ararat. Located right next to the Armenian border, Mount Ararat is the tallest point in all of Turkey with an elevation of 16,854 feet. It's a dormant volcano with two volcanic cones. What fascinates me about Mount Ararat is that it's supposedly where Noah's Ark is located. In Genesis 8,
Are you guys serious? That's supposedly where Noah's Ark is located. Oh,
for it says the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat. Historians have debated where the
wow.
exact location of Noah's Ark may be, but needless to say, it's such a cool
Definitely
volcano with
around
an
there.
interesting history tied to it. Afterwards, we're going to head over to the Black Sea region. Now, when people think of
Oh,
Turkey, they probably don't imagine green mountains that look like the European Alps, but that's what the landscapes around the Black Sea look like. From a Google Maps point of view, you can just see how green it is compared to the rest of the country. Now, one beautiful city on the Black Sea coast is Trabzon. It's located on the historical Silk Road and was an important trade gateway to Persia and the Caucasus regions. Not only is the city beautiful, but the province of Trabzon has many treasures such as the Sumela Monastery. It's built on a ledge on a steep cliff, and it's believed this Greek Orthodox monastery was built in 386 AD when it was dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Now, another beautiful region on the Black Sea is the highlands of Artvin. I mean, I just can't believe how green it is. This province is located right next to the Georgian border, and the mountains are just so green. It almost feels like you're in the Swiss Alps or something. It's just hard to believe there's mountains like this in Turkey. For our last location, we're going to head over to the middle of Turkey to visit Cappadocia. Now, located in the heart of the country, Cappadocia is famous for its unique rock formations and skies full of hot air balloons. Cappadocia was first mentioned in the 6th century BC. Today, it's one of Turkey's
Okay, Cappadocia. I think this is where um they actually got this name from. There's a place here in Nigeria, in Abuja, in the city I live in, and it's a very beautiful place. Its name is Cappadocia, and I was like wondering where they got the idea from and all of that. But seeing this right here, I'm definitely sure this is where they got the idea from. We have one here in Abuja, and we have one in Lagos. All right, so it's really beautiful.
most recognized places. One of the main towns in Cappadocia is Goremi. Almost every morning, the horizon in Goremi is filled with hundreds of hot air balloons. I mean, it doesn't get more magical than that. It's also a great place to hike and explore the surrounding rock formations. You can take a stroll in Love Valley. I'll let you wonder how it got that name. Now, another cool nearby place is Uchisar. It's home to the centuries-old Uchisar Castle that towers over the city. I mean, Cappadocia just has so much to do and explore, and I hope you all can visit one day. Well, that is it for my Turkey top 10. I mean, there's just so many places. I barely scratched the surface on Turkey, so I'll have to do a part 2. Let me know where your favorite place is in Turkey in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I post hour-long films with calming music to bring some peace and nature in your life. I did one on Turkey that you'll have to check out. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at shirley.films. It's Ryan, and we will see you later.
Interesting. This is really beautiful. I had an amazing time seeing what Turkey look like. Okay, at least not. I know this video didn't cover everywhere in Turkey, but this is definitely one of the top 10 places to visit in Turkey. So it's really amazing and beautiful. Okay, all right. Cappadocia is actually my favorite in all of them. All right, and if I find myself in Turkey, I'll definitely visit there. That's really beautiful. So let me know in the comment section which part of Turkey does it for you? Like, where in this video did you see that you would really love to visit? Okay, this video is from Ryan Shelley. All right, they actually have amazing videos, so you can go to their channel and then enjoy yourself. All right, thank you for watching and thank you for recommending this. See you on my next one. Bye.